Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down.
Hello. Hi. This should have been my coffee with a psychic on Fridays. I'm doing an impromptu because I have all kinds of stuff that I needed to share with you. You're all probably asleep. If not, welcome. My name is Rainy Day. It really is. And I'm a generational psychic medium, and I have clairvoyant lineage extending back for generations. Since birth, I really have had this spiritual gift of insight, and I see dead people. I also hold a master's degree in clinical behavioral psychology. And oh Lord, yes, I'm paying a lot for that. I use it in my business, and I'm trying to figure out what is happening. Okay. I use it in my spiritual practice to give loving guidance from spirit and divine guidance from the other side. And you can find more information about me at www.rainyday.com. Please sign up for my newsletter. If you've already signed up for my newsletter, can you please do it again? GoDaddy dumped everything. So I want to talk about what's coming up, the energy this next week. It's pretty cray-cray. I have to tell you, and this is for the week ahead, June 27th, 2022. Can you believe it? And I'm in my mother's storage room because it's the quietest and it has the best. Oh, my hair is going crazy. Has the best internet. So let's go. Let's talk about what's happening the week of June 27th. So I want to celebrate the first quarter moon in Pisces. Yes. And it's all about releasing until the full moon, which is coming on July 13th. This week is all about letting go, deciding what baggage no longer serves you and what baggage you don't want to keep carrying around anymore. It's also about purging. It's funny because Pisces, my message for you is going to be about that. It's like, when water moves, it flows. It flows beautifully and it's full of life. But when water is stagnant, it's like the death of water and everything in it. So which energy are you flowing in? Are you stagnant or are you fully flowing? We're also under the energy of Mars. So you must monitor your thoughts and work hard on your throat chakra. Buy a light blue candle and put it on your altar to remind you that this energy needs to be in a constant state of high vibration. I feel like a lot of people are going to say some things that really they didn't mean, or it's going to be misinterpreted. That's what the energy is. And it's going to kind of hang with us until July 13th on that full moon when we have that beautiful rebirth. And there's a whole other thing on that. We're also under the energy of Mars. Mars is a really strong planet, especially when everything is aligning up with astrologically with Mars. You really, really, really need to watch out for those knee-jerk reactions, those knee-jerk decisions, and some of those things that you can't take back. You really, really need to be very, very careful with your thoughts, your emotions, those knee-jerk reactions, because Mars is an impatient bitch. Just saying. This week, I want you to do something other than being impulsive with that crazy energy that's in the air this week. So just go out in nature more. Like static electricity, you need to discharge all of this static energy that Mars is building up, getting ready for that full moon. So again, I was asked about crypto. And Spirit has always shown me that crypto is just a fad. It's like the stock market. It's going to have its highs and its lows. And because the government is really, really cracking down on monitoring, Spirit has showed me that the government is going to get its hands more and more. I just heard of a cyber attack. It's funny because I have in my notes that there's going to be more and more crypto money being taken by cyber attacks. So it's going to crash, people. I'm sorry. And the economy is going to continue to dive. I really want you to reevaluate the money that's going out, because right now, oh my goodness, oh my gracious, it's going to get worse, way worse. I'm 61. And I thought I've seen some pretty economic downturns, at least 2 in my lifetime, pretty significant. This is going to be the worst one we've ever been through. And so cash is king in order for you to ride through this energy. Housing market late this year is going to crash. These high prices that people are getting. I mean, if you're going to sell your house, where are you going to go? right? So really think about the housing market. Shopping malls, I am being shown, are going to be a thing of the past. Many brick and mortar shops are just going to close. You just can't compete. It's just really quite sad. We are moving into a whole different era, people. Oh, and here's another thing that Spirit told me. I thought this was really kind of cool and unique. They're going to find DNA lineage from Jesus Christ. Yes, he had children, and there are going to be ancestors, and they're going to be able to find who was related to Jesus. I found that very incredible. I hope it does come true, because wouldn't that be fucking awesome? Oh, JonBenet Ramsey. They are going to find that her brother Burke Ramsey was the one who killed her, and killed his sister JonBenet, and the mother Patsy covered it up. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what I would do in that situation. I just don't even know, but that's what Spirit's showing me. But that information is going to be coming out. More ring doorbells are going to be catching strange lights, orbs, and spirit, because I really feel that Spirit is, that veil is so thin, even with this crazy energy, that Spirit is really starting to show more and more places, and people are more apt to be open to that. So I can't wait to see more of that. Oh, Spirit is trying to use tech like Alexa to communicate with us. So if you have an Alexa, it might be interesting to see if Spirit can communicate like a spirit box through that. They're showing me that Spirit is really going to start communicating to those who are open and who have the gift that's just starting to come out. Don't get scared, people. It's exciting. And more people are going to be able to connect to those departed loved ones. Wow. The energy of the summer solstice is still in high gear more than ever before. The energy is off the charts, and this is going to go through almost to the full moon. Even though the summer solstice is June 20th through 22nd, this is a crazy time. Be open to a new wave of energy, because it's about to enter each and every one of our lives. We're going to start feeling different. We're going to look at things different. You know, I was watching the Skinwalker Ranch on the History Channel. It just fascinates me. I mean, I really think there is something to it. The technology is not able to view whatever the anomaly is at the Skinwalker Ranch. I believe and see that technology is going to start expanding, and even into the private sector, where all of us will be able to start seeing these types of whatever they are. It's just incredible to me, because our eyes, we're very limited on what our eyes visually can see. And you'll know that if you understood the light spectrum. So if you don't understand the light spectrum, go check it out. That'll help explain why you can't see certain colors and certain things. Well, we're going to be able to see those kinds of things. This energy that I'm talking about, you really need to be, it's all about releasing, but you need to continue to rebalance yourself. If you feel off, just find something to rebalance. I always find that water helps me balance my energies, because some things that have been built up over the winter and then didn't get washed off in the spring, and has kind of followed us into the summer, because this is going to be a really odd, weird summer. Like, I'm in Reno right now with my family. That's why I didn't have this on Friday. My mom is hospice and in her home here, and she had a really bad night. And so I really believe that we're going to have to all be rebalanced. And right now here, the summer hasn't really been bad. I think it's going to come in like in July and August, and maybe hang through September. It just feels like the weather is coming in earlier, because even the garlic that my mom always grows every year, we don't even harvest it until like mid-July. And we had to harvest it early. So things are a little bit weird with the weather. They're going to get back on track. because there's a lot of pure energy racing through our planet right now. But this is a great time to journey back into a past life and see how it's affecting you in this current lifetime. Maybe go up into the Akashic records and in your current lifetime to see how you can let go and rebalance and get the best out of this lifetime, because that's what this solstice brings, is that thinning of the veil. It allows us to connect with spirit on a much deeper level and with greater ease. I'm going to be posting a wonderful thing that you can do. It's exciting. I got a lot of stuff coming up. I'm just wanting my beautiful mama to get a little bit better, and I'll be back in Vegas and back in my home office doing a little bit more. So I probably nobody's tuning in because it's so late and it was kind of impromptu, but I'm going to go through my notes on each and every astrological sign. And this is your astrological prediction for the week ahead, because don't you want to know? Don't you want to know so you can avoid it and things can really run a lot smoother, especially with this crazy energy? So I'm going to start backwards. I'm going to start with Pisces, the fish, water, water, water. So I really feel like you need to purge, and you need to really, not just your home, but I want you to give not only your space a new look, but you a new look. Like I just went, this color is a little bit yellow. I've got to put a toner on it or something, but I just went to a new hairstylist because I'm not in Vegas with my Ray. I'll see you in a little bit when I get back to Vegas. But I went to this beautiful lady and it was really white. And it's just kind of new. I want you to do something different with your hair. I want you to put on some lipstick. If you don't have any other makeup on, put on some lipstick, maybe some foundation. You need to really go in your home and take one room at a time. And I want you to purge anything that you haven't used for 2 years. Really, why would you keep it? Donate it, sell it on Facebook, get away from Craigslist, because I really feel that Craigslist has a lot of lower energy and it can be very dangerous. A lot of scamming. Craigslist, I don't know, they've always told me, stay away from that, Rainey. Time out, stay away from it. But I want you to give your whole space a new look, one room at a time, even if it means going out and getting some cheap plants and go to the dollar store. They have fantastic things and even soil, and just put some life into your space. When it comes to your personal well-being, you really need to give yourself some lipstick, give yourself a makeover. Really, really important for you, Pisces. And once you do this, you're going to have a brighter outlook on life. And that's what you need to do just for this week ahead. Okay, Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, you have a lot of energy pent up inside, and it's really, really important for you to discharge that energy through exercise, run, walk. This is physical energy that you need to release, that it just feels like you've got all of this energy pent up inside. And if you don't release it, it's going to blow, and it's going to blow on the wrong people. And it's going to cause some issues with relationships, people you love. You might blow at work and not mean to. Really, really important for you to figure out a way, because your feelings, oh my God, you've just been holding way too much inside. And again, a lot of people during this next week, your throat chakras are going to be muddy. They aren't going to be running at their optimal level. That frequency is very low. Work on your throat chakra, because when you say things, people will be more receptive. But you need an outlet, because if you don't, you're going to blow. Okay, Capricorn. So your communication lately is not authentic. You are not saying what you truly mean. And when you do say something that you truly mean, it's not coming out right at all. Again, with the throat chakra. If you want a happy home life, you really need to learn to communicate a little bit better. And it doesn't mean biting your tongue. It means, thank you, Grandma. My Grandma Oz. She's always like, Rainey, tell them this. Okay, Grammy. Try something different. You'll get a different outcome. Maybe come at it from your heart space. Merge your heart chakra and your throat chakra together, because when you do, when it comes from the heart, it will flow out into the world with love and grace. It's very, very, very important for you, Cancer, to develop a consistent communication method because you're very inconsistent. I think sometimes you're giving mixed messages because you're not really telling how you really feel. I know, it'll be okay. I promise, but just work on that. Okay, Sagittarius, because again, this was just kind of an impromptu and I didn't think anybody would come, but that's okay. I wanted to get this message out. Sagittarius. Ooh, so we're in Cancer season, I think. Are we? Yeah, okay. It feels like you've lost your identity. It feels as though I'm unrecognizable when I look at myself in the mirror. I feel lost. Sagittarius, it's going to be okay because it just feels like you're searching, searching, searching. Who am I? Where did I go? I am unrecognizable. I'm going to give you a little it's not only a clinical psychology thing that you can do to improve the situation, but it's also a very spiritual thing. Now, I want you to grab a bar of soap. And it's so funny because I teach this when I do my 11-day past life blueprint regression. And sign up for my newsletter because I'm going to be having some really cool workshops and huge specials. And I also have a recession reading right now too. So head on over to www.rainyday.com. Sign up for my newsletter. And again, if you signed up before, do it again, because if you don't, I'm going to lose you because GoDaddy lost all of my emails. So what I want you to do, Sag, go to the dollar store. They have Yardley lavender soap. It is fantastic. And I want you to, the night before you do this, I want you to take that bar of soap and where you brush your teeth and where you get ready in the morning. Sorry, guys, I got to readjust because this is like the most comfortable position, but oh well, I'm grateful to have it, right? I want you to, where you, in the bathroom where you go and brush your teeth, I want you to look in the mirror and take that bar of soap. And I want you to draw a huge heart so that when you look into it, you can see your whole self right here. And as you go on the second, keep drawing that heart. And the third, I want you to say, I love myself. I love myself. I love myself. I love myself. Do this until you see a beautiful heart. The next morning, before you get out of bed, find one thing you're grateful for and it'll raise your vibrational energy. And when you get out of bed, plant your feet firmly in the ground and say, I am grounded and tethered to Mother Earth all day. Thank you for that incredible, gentle gravitational pull. I am now grounded. And you don't have to say those exact words, make it your own. And then when you go to the bathroom and you start brushing your teeth, I want you to just look at yourself and find one thing that you are grateful for. One thing. It can be as simple as, wow, my eyes look really rested today. I am grateful for that. And when you're done, I want you to find one thing that you love about yourself. I love that my eyes look rested. I am grateful for that. I am grateful for that. My eyes look rested. I am grateful for that. And before you walk away, say, I love myself. Do that for 11 days. Do not wash it. Leave that. Yes, leave that heart. And I know, Sagittarius, because you're kind of a clean person, that's okay. Leave it up there for 11 days and longer. I have someone who left it up for a long time. I love my little Nellie. I miss you so much if you're listening. But she left it up because it reminds her to find self-love every day. All right. Scorpio. All right. You got those casual acquaintances that really aren't really your friends. They're just kind of clinger honors. You maybe are dating someone that you just know is not going anywhere. These are what I call empty relationships. It feels as though you're putting more into the relationship, Scorpio, than you are receiving back. And this is not family. These are acquaintances, outside people. These are people at work. It is time for you to look for real connections. Do not waste your time anymore on those people that don't feed your mind, body, and spirit. It is not worth your time. It is not worth your energy. It is time for you to stop giving your energy away, Scorpio. Do it over literally until the full moon. Literally, yes. I want you to just start looking at people in a different light and ask yourself, are they giving me as much as I am giving them? Is this an empty relationship? It just feels shallow. Oh, okay, it is. Or no, that one is worth nurturing. But 9 out of 10 times, you're wasting your time, Scorpio. So it's time to find more fulfilling relationships and cut off the ones that are just sucking the life out of you. Look for those real connections. All right, Libra. Oh my goodness. So Libra, something magical is coming your way, and I feel it's on or around Wednesday. Something incredible. So when you wake up in the morning and you jump out of bed, don't forget, raise your vibration before you do. Find one thing you're grateful for. Ground yourself into Mother Earth. I want you to sit just for a minute, 60 seconds. Close your eyes, take a deep breath in, and release. Spirit, ask Spirit, let me see the opportunities and the possibilities that are coming my way. Because if you are not energetically open to this magic that's coming, you're going to miss it. And I feel it's happening on Wednesday. So you have time to prepare. You have time to work with spirit. You have time to connect with spirit and find those opportunities. Look for those lessons. Learn from them and just see the magic that's coming through, because my darling Libra, with the line and this line and the squiggly, your little symbol, I just love your symbol. Use that as a talisman that will help you on Wednesday to recognize whatever this magical thing that is coming your way. Be open to it 24/7. It may even come through in your dreams. It may be just a message. It may be a person. It may be a job opportunity. It's growth. It's changing the energy. You have the reading of the week, Libra, because all I am seeing is sparkles, gold light, white light, and magic being sent from the divine life force creator. It could be a check in the mail that you were not expecting. It could be, wow, look at this opportunity before me. Yes, say yes, and jump and go. Virgo, you've been hard at work. You feel really exhausted to me. It feels as though you're ready to have some fun. And I want you to plan something unique and different for the 4th of July. Because if you don't, Virgo, you're just going to get more of the same. It feels like life is really mundane and you're just working so hard. It is time to take some time out for yourself. And how you're going to do that is you're going to find something different and interesting. And you're actually going to go and celebrate the 4th of July. I want you to learn about the 4th of July. Why do we have 4th of July? It is such a beautiful independent day. It is a day for you to celebrate your independence as a human being. It's not politically motivated at all. It's the fact that sometimes when you look at things, Virgo, your glass is half empty. Well, you know what? In most countries, it is half empty. There's so many opportunities open to you. All you have to do, Virgo, is leap through it. That's all you have to do. But the only way you can do that and ride that energy of the summer solstice through to the 4th and the full moon that's coming, it will help change your energy, because I just feel like you're stuck. You've worked way too hard. You don't have to work so hard during that holiday. If you don't have it off, request the time off. You must look up and see fireworks. See the magic that life has to offer, because Virgo, you just haven't been seeing it for a very long time. It's time to change your energy. Okay, Leo. So Leo, sometimes you're not such a private person. You share a little bit too much. And I want you to be very wary of that. It is time for you this next week. Do not share your deep personal desires, your loves, your thoughts, some of those secrets. You need to keep them for yourself. And that's like over the next 4 weeks. And it's really not that long, but you really need to monitor your thoughts and who you're telling them to. It feels as though, Leo, your words are going to be used against you if you are, and it hasn't happened yet, but it's coming if you don't change that energy. And I'm also encouraging you to just take it easy, slow down, slow your roll, Leo. It is really, really vital for you right now, because this next 4 weeks, there's a lot of energy coming through the earth right now. Like I talked about at the very beginning, Mars is super heavy, and it's going to be heavy if you don't monitor your words, because words are powerful, words are energy, and they're going to be used against you. Privacy is your mantra. Do I really need to share this with this person? Even your close people, your partner, your child, your mother, your father, your aunt, your uncle, no. Your cousin even, no. Do not share what is private to you. Think twice about speaking and putting it out there, because it's going to manifest right back at you in a very negative form. And I hate when people throw shit in our face. That's just unfortunately the reality. So next 4 weeks, Cancer. Ooh, Cancer, there's a lot of stuff that's going to be gently, because this is really crazy energy right now, and things are coming at us very fast, hot and heavy. But Cancer feels like you've got like a force field up, which is a good thing. I want you to reinforce that force field with white light and protection, because you're going to be overcoming a lot in the next week ahead. And I feel like you're going to be able to take a breath, finally. And again, on Wednesday, something significant, either from a dream or your subconscious, is going to boil up. And when you finally see what that is and it's before you, you can look at it, deal with it, understand it, gather the lessons so that you make better choices in the future. And you can see those opportunities that are going to start opening up for you on Wednesday. But you need to allow it to come through. This is divine guidance. This is guidance from spirit and that universal oneness. You're not listening, you're not hearing, you're not being guided by the light. Your solar plexus, work on your solar plexus, because Cancer, that's your psychic GPS. That's what keeps us on track. It's extremely low vibrating. I can hardly hear it, Cancer, because it's humming. And each person, believe it or not, has a different frequency and vibration. And Cancer, I can feel almost all of you out there right now are just not operating at its optimal. It is like your gut check. It will keep you on the right path, your life's purpose, your path, if you listen to it. So work with that. That will help these subconscious important matters come to the forefront, so you can actually finally deal with them, look at them, heal and grow, and put them away forever. They're never going to boil up again, whatever this is. And I see that on Wednesday. Have a dream journal by your bed, especially Wednesday night. Spirit is trying to come through in your dreams, but you are not allowing it to. So set the intention before you go to bed Wednesday night and Tuesday night that I will allow my subconscious to come into my consciousness, so I know how to work my next opportunity, my next lesson, and get myself back on my yellow brick road, back on path. Use your solar plexus. Trust your gut, Gemini. Taurus. Ooh, deep talks. Ooh, I feel a lot of push and pull with you right now, Taurus. Okay, so if you ever watched the old, oh my gosh, what was the name of that? Dr. Doolittle, the original Dr. Doolittle, and he had a push me, pull you. It was like two llamas that were stuck together and one face this way and one face that way. Taurus, you've got this push me, pull you going on. And this sounds awful, but I want you to cut one of those halves off. Let one just walk away. You need to get back on track. You're so off track right now because I think right now you are not having those deep, genuine talks with people around you. And this feels like in the partner and relationship area and family relationships as well. Nothing to do with work, nothing to do with friends. This is real interpersonal relationships. You need to start having those heart-to-heart, deep conversations. And again, like I told you earlier about the throat chakra and the heart chakra, make sure that you see the infinity symbol running in between your heart chakra and your throat chakra, so that when you have these deep conversations, it's going to come out as you intended it to, Taurus, because sometimes people are afraid to talk to you because you have, what I love about Taurus is they have this tough exterior. They're very tough. They can be confrontational, but you know what? Taurus is the softest on the inside. It is the sign that it is so misunderstood, and you, Taurus, you are easily hurt. That's why you put on this tough exterior. So people are a little afraid to hear what you have to say. So it's all about the approach so that it can be receptive. So work on that. Start thinking before you speak, no knee-jerk reactions, and have those deep, deep interpersonal conversations. I cannot tell you enough how important it is. Hey guys, hi Hannah, hi Joanna, welcome, welcome. If you have a question for me, please, please, please post it here. Wow, as I scroll down before I go to Aries, I have someone coming through from the other side. It must be for one of you because I didn't have it before. Okay, tell me more, tell me more. Give me 1 second, guys, while I connect with this energy. Who are you? Okay, so this is a grandmother figure. It could be a great grandmother, and this person feels very lesbianish. And the only reason I say that is because at first I thought she was a man because she carries with her a lot of masculine energy. Her hair is quite short. It's very curly. She always went to get a perm every month and a half, and it was just easy for her to do. It feels like she always dressed in male. Am I on the right track, guys? If this matches anybody who is tuned in, she rarely wears any jewelry. I feel like her shirts are plaid. She calls them blue jeans or dungarees. And it's funny because she's a little bit shorter. She's kind of heavy and she has them rolled up, and she wears these funny little red Keds, Keds tennis shoes. I don't know, that's odd. And they're quite old, and she doesn't have a lot of stuff. She reminds me of somebody who came from the South. It feels as though she loved to make pies. I see a lot of pastry, a lot of baking. She's really funny though, because she is from the Depression area and she was very thrifty with her money. And boy, oh boy, could she spread a meal out. And it feels like she had a couple of children, and she was definitely married because back in the day, she would have been a lesbian if she was born in this era. Her message is to go back to the simpler things in life. You have lost your value of who you are and your worth. You are more than what you are currently doing. Whatever you're doing right now, whoever this is for, you're spinning your wheels. You are not living up to your potential. Hannah, I'm not sure if this is for you or not, or Joanna. I don't know, but she's very upset that you are just literally just kind of going from job to job. You're not living to your fullest potential. It feels like you're kind of lost and like you're looking for something. And she's telling you, look within, you have everything. What did you say? You have everything that you need. All the answers are right in here. Don't be afraid to take that leap, because what's the worst that can happen? You fail and you go right back to what you were doing. And you know what? You need to be happy. Money isn't everything. Happiness is everything. Thank you, beautiful soul. What is your name? I can't get a name. I'll keep asking her. So if this resonated with anybody, let me know. I also have a message for you, Hannah. Oh my goodness. So Archangel Uriel is surrounding you a lot at this time. Oh, you didn't really know them? We'll ask, because I'm not sure if this message was for you or not, but you have Archangel Uriel around you, and Archangel Uriel is literally telling me that you have uh, some darkness surrounding you. It feels as though you need to start covering yourself in sunshine. I just heard that song by Pink and her daughter, Cover Me in Sunshine. Play that song because it will help lift your energy. I want you to call on Uriel, because she is trying to come in and help you with your abilities. You've lost your way and you're not using your abilities like you know you can. It will also start getting you back on track of where you need to go. Mm. I want you to look up everything you can about Uriel, because I swear to you, I just felt the wings just come and just hug you and hold you. It just feels like you're kind of in a dark place, but I think that dark place is because you don't really have a direction. You don't really know where to go. And I think you want a job that fulfills you rather than fills your pocket. So I don't know if this resonates, my darling. I hope this helps. But connect with Uriel, learn everything you can about her color, how she comes through. Ask her. For me, she's coming in. So if I'm standing at 12 o'clock, she's coming in at 1 o'clock, but like at an angle, kind of like at me like this. Oh, I have chills. My butterflies are going to fly off my arm. So I don't really know my Hannah girl, but she will help you get back on track. And I think that that's where you'll find your happiness. It just feels like oh, maybe that grandmother was for you. I don't even know. Ask your grandmother, because I think this is related to your grandmother, because I feel she died of heart issues. Not your grandmother, but it might be in her lineage. It could be a great grandmother. She didn't live past the Depression, and she was from the South. So that's all I have. True. I've been staying with meditating, but it's nothing like it used to be. All true about the job. The reason it's nothing like it used to be is because I think, Hannah, you're trying too hard to meditate. I think you need to get some headphones and go on YouTube. Maybe Steve Noble. Steve Noble would be a good one for you, because it's different, and walk through it. Doesn't mean you have to lie there, because I think your mind just wanders off. Try walking and putting on these headphones and listen to Steve Noble. He's got some really amazing, he resonates with me so much. He is like my go-to guru. So try him, see if that works and see if that resonates. Thank you for being here. I appreciate both of you. Jonna, if you're having a question, please let me know. So Aries, we're almost out of time. Aries. Aries, I know you've been going out a lot lately, and it's like you don't want to be home. It's like, I got to get out. It just feels like you're caught up in the hustle and bustle, and you feel restless. But I have to tell you, it's time for you to stay home. It's time for you to face the things that you need to face at home, whether it be bills that you're avoiding, whether it be cleaning out a closet that you've been needing to do, whether it be fixing something, that door that just has been broken forever. You need to come home, because when you're avoiding these, and it's bugging the shit out of you. So stop avoiding it. Stay home. And I think it's best if you start this on Tuesday. It's weird because they've been giving me Wednesday. Usually they don't give me days of the week, but Aries, it's really important for you to start this on Tuesday. stay home. Get it out of your system on Monday. Watch a good movie, listen to some music, raise your vibration by finding these things that make you happy and joyful. To be in your home, blast the music. If you live in an apartment, put on some headphones, but you need to pay attention to the things at home. Go through your closet, reorganize it, purge it, clean it out, because you're not finding some of the things that you need to find. This will help clear your mind, Aries, so that the next few weeks will be smooth sailing. So I just want to take a minute to thank you all for being here. I know it was an impromptu. I tried to do this on Friday. I try to do it every Friday, but my mom is hospicing in home. And it's amazing when someone you love is preparing to go to the other side, because I kind of want to tell you a little bit about death. I feel her energy. And there's some times when I walk in my mind's eye, I feel like one foot is in spirit and one foot is still on her bed. Like she's still kind of making that decision. Is it time for me to go? Do I need to go? And she's actually helping us. Hi, Dreamtime Tarot. Hello, just seeing you are live. You are more than welcome to put a question in the chat and I'll see if I can get you. But it's so amazing how she is helping all of us prepare for her inevitable departure. And, death is kind of a beautiful thing too. I am asking her those things that I've always wanted to ask her. We're having deeper conversations. We're spending time just watching movies. Death can be a really severe emotional heartbreak, or it can be a beautiful celebration of life. And I choose to celebrate her while she's still here. And my prayer is that each and every one of you have that ability. And if you don't have that ability, take this as a message that it is really time for you to mend those wounds, mend those fences, because you never know when tomorrow is not guaranteed and when it's going to be time. So is there anything from my kid's grandma? Joanna, can you put her first name in the chat for me so it'll help me connect to her? Her and I were very close. She passed on New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve of this year. Let me know her first name and passed on New Year's Eve. Thank you, Dreamtime. Thank you. Well, I am getting, and it's not because she passed on New Year's Eve, but I am getting like she could be the life of the party. And she was, Maribel, she was always and if I go off track, please let me know so I don't go down this rabbit hole. I'm getting chills. My butterflies, I'm getting chills. I feel that she was the one who always made sure that holidays were celebrated. She was kind of the glue. It kept everybody together. She was always the one to throw birthday parties, and she would get the cake and organize it. And, she would somehow pull it all together just magically. And I think you guys miss that about her. Is that a fair statement? Does that resonate with you? Oh, hi, Maribel. Hello. Something about coins. Did she just would she pay and count out the goddamn coins and the line is like backing up and you're like, come on, let's go. Hurry up, Maribel. Am I off or am I right? Here's another funny thing about her. She always had candy in her purse and her pockets. Is that fair? Is that a true statement? She is happy. She was peaceful when she passed. She really, I know this is hard, but she really needed to go. She hated leaving everybody. And she feels as though it's like you left us behind and birthdays are not the same and celebrations aren't the same. And I just feel like there's this void. And she's sorry for that, but she needed to go. Her time was way over. She was given a pass a couple of times. I feel like my body started to turn on itself. I feel like, towards the end, it was getting a little bit harder and harder, although she never told you guys. So this may have been sudden to you, but it wasn't to her. She kept a lot of her health things to herself because she didn't want to share that. She was kind of private about that, but she didn't want to put anybody on high alert. And she didn't want anybody to make a fuss over her. Was she like that? I mean, I just love her energy. Do you have a message for her, please? Okay. Okay. She says sometimes you don't pay enough, you pay so much attention. Thank you. That's very accurate. Thank you. Here's her message to you, baby girl. And I say this with love and grace. She says, you do too much for the kids and everybody around you that you have forgotten that you're a person too. And she doesn't want you to stop being the wonderful person that you are, but she does want you to kind of back off the kids a little bit. They're going to be okay. She says sometimes she's a helicopter mom. And she says that in the most loving way, but she says you don't have to worry about them so much. They're going to be okay. You're a great role model. She admires you. She admires how much and how good of a mom you are and how you always put them first. But she says for the next little while, it's time for you to put yourself first. It's been way long overdue. She feels you're very tired and that you're not sleeping well at night. She says that time to exercise. I know you're exhausted because you're doing everything. I feel like you don't have a lot of help, like a partner to help. And if you do, the partner's not very helpful. Oh, she's not really thrilled with some of the people in your life. I'm sorry. I hope that's, tell me, am I on the right path or am I just going down a rabbit hole? I'm gonna go just a little bit over because she's got some important shit to say. And she normally wouldn't say that. But when she did, it was like, what did she just say? Did she just say shit? We love her. Maribel. Yeah, she's not real thrilled with some of the people in your life. So you may, I don't know what sign you are, but I did talk about a couple of signs that really needed to look at the people that surrounded them and not waste their time anymore and just gently and quietly with love and grace, just get rid of those people. Anything else, Maribel, for this beautiful soul? Honey, you're tired. Take the kids on a walk. You've got a lot of static and stagnant energy with you. The greatest thing to get rid of that is walk by a body of water, go feed the ducks. My grandmother would do that for me. And there's something about feeding the ducks. The ducks, like I go to Sunset Park and my grandmother used to do this with me and I'm doing it here at Virginia Lake in Reno. Go feed the ducks because there is nothing like bringing you more into the present moment than all these ducks coming at you, quackity quack quack, and grabbing for bread. Go feed the ducks and just center yourself, be present for just a moment, and you will see her out of the corner of your eye. Maribel comes to you in flashes of color. She's very colorful. Or the smell of flowers. I don't know what it is about her and flowers. She would bring people flowers. She loves flowers. I'm seeing a sunflower right now. I don't know why. I'm always by water and have ducks and a pond in the yard. Well, girlfriend, I'm psychic. Feed the ducks, go by them, get present because she is trying to connect with you. But you're so busy taking care of everybody else that you're not seeing her. And out of your peripheral, here's how I see spirit. It's not always 10 and 2. Here's your psychic tip. It's not always 10 and 2. The next time you're driving down a road and you've driven down that road 100,000 times, I want you to start looking up because even I've lived in Reno. I'm a 6th generation from Reno, Nevada. I'm reminding myself to look up. And as I've driven down these streets that I have for all these years, I'm like, oh my God, I can see that from here. That's where you're going to see spirit out of your peripheral. And here's another key. Try not to do that knee-jerk reaction and look. It's hard. You got to train yourself. But my gift is holding the energy. That's why you'll see me kind of just say, okay, hold the energy. And if you see a flash, just don't look, just kind of hold the energy. And in your mind's eye, ask, is that you, Grandma? And your first impression, whatever you sense, if you smell flowers, if you sense the word yes, if you feel that the word is yes, then that's probably true for you. And then if you're not sure, show me Show me something that I will understand. Can you please keep sending me signs and symbols that I will understand that you're near? Anything else, Maribel? Boy, you've been here a long time. Usually they don't stay this long. She said, oh my goodness, Rainey, that's enough. You've just filled her head with all this stuff and she's on overload. Oh, my girlfriend, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's all I have for you. I hope that helped. Again, Dreamtime Tarot, let me see what comes through. I'm going to talk for just a minute while I connect to your energy. So if you guys haven't signed up for my newsletter, or if you already have, please go back on. My website is Raineyday, RAINEYDAY.com. Got some really great workshops coming up in July and August. I should be back in Vegas, and I've got a lot of specials and discounts and a lot of free stuff. So a lot of, I'm also a spiritual educator, if you didn't notice already. So please do that. Dreamtime Tarot. Girlfriend, oh, honey, you're welcome, Joanna. You're welcome. You're so welcome. Thank you for sharing this beautiful grandmother. I feel like you doubt yourself a lot, Dreamtime. I feel like sometimes you say things. Girlfriend, you would be so good giving readings if you didn't doubt yourself so much and look at the goddamn book. Put the book down. No, you don't need the book. You have a general idea of how things work, but you're not reading them from your intuitive side. You're not reading them from, you're too focused on the mechanics of it rather than free flowing. It feels like your intuition, it's not your third eye, but it comes from a knowing. You just know what you know. And I would strongly suggest that you really start looking up, knowing what colors mean, symbols in the cards. And I would get away from the original tarot deck. I would start getting some more beautiful ones. Like I love the Light Seers Tarot deck, and it is by Chris Ann. Incredible. Look at these cards. There is so much symbolism. I don't look at what the Ace of Wands is. I know that what Ace signifies and what Wands signify, but look at this, the colors. Look at where the energy is bursting out from. That's golden divine light. She's getting downloads from the divine creator and the universal intelligence. She needs to really work to develop that and trust that this is I just picked a card for you and didn't even realize it. Honey girl, this is for you. You need to go within and trust. You need to keep all of your chakras aligned, because when one is out, you're not talking and you're not reading from your authentic self. When one chakra isn't working, the rest can't work. Energy can't flow up and it can't flow down. It just kind of just balls up right here. You make it little sparks of inspiration out here, but if they're not all aligned and they're not working, then nothing else will. So I would advise you, before you do a reading for somebody, make sure you're aligned. And girlfriend, your energy's way out here, way out here. Pull it in, girl, pull it in. Keep your energy close. My gift is knowing when you keep your energy close to your physical form. Now we have 7 chakras in our physical body, and we have more outside of our etheric body, our aura, just like the rainbow. This is our energetic essence, and this is our human physical form. So you need to make sure that both are aligned, and then pull your energy closer to your physical body. Then when spirit comes through, then when these divine downloads, then when that intuition kicks in, you're going to understand the disturbance, where it's coming from. You're going to be able to read people's chakras and understand that, not only is your third eye closed, but so is your throat chakra, because you are not authentic. So you're going to be able to help people heal and clear their own energy. So that, am I going down a rabbit hole, Dreamtime, or is this helping? But this is a key to everybody. Oh, blowing you away. Wow. Oh, thank you. Girl, you're blowing me away. When you can do that, you will be incredible and trusted. girl, I am not tied to the outcome. I don't care if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I have to tell you, I've had so many students tell me, but Rainey, I wrote it down, but I didn't say it, or I was just thinking that and I should have said it. Well, just say it. I mean, look at this. Look at these beautiful cards. This is a man who has worked hard through his whole entire life, building his finances, building his life. So when he could retire, he could just do whatever the flip he wanted to. And look at the colors in his card. He's very grounded, red chakra colors. He's very grounded. And what is this? Maybe a spirit animal? Wolf, look up the meaning of a wolf. And whatever resonates with you is what the reading's supposed to be about. Let me pull another card. I'm telling you, get a different tarot deck. I'm so tired of, look at the Hangman. Oh my God, the Hangman is incredible. Usually the Hangman in the traditional, when people first look at the Hangman, they think he's hanging upside down and he can't move. But you can tell she's an acrobat. And the moment she lets go, she doesn't have to keep flying upside down. Look at all of this water. Look at all of this heart energy flowing up from the water. She needs to draw. Look at this. Look at the gold by her third eye and coming in through her crown. Water is amplifying that. All she needs to do is just trust in that. Trust. She doesn't need to hang upside down anymore. You do trip yourself up because you're not listening to your authentic self. You are not allowing yourself to be wrong. I learned that a long time ago. I was born this way. And if it weren't for my grandmother, I don't know what I would do. I'm wrong sometimes, but if I trust that I'm probably on the right track. And I always ask people, hey, if this isn't resonating, or if I'm going down a rabbit hole, then this wasn't meant for you. Maybe I'm picking up on someone else's energy because I'm empathic. There's all kinds of things, Dreamtime Tarot, that you can do. Get a social media account. Just start doing and a TikTok. Put them all together. Do a 3-minute reading. You don't have to worry about the other person that you're reading for. Try doing that first. That will help build your confidence. And then you can start help people doing readings. But if you're on TikTok or live on, or you Instagram or Facebook, or you're just recording a video to put on all the social media, create your social media name, Dreamtime Tarot. Start promoting it. Just do these little itsy bits like that reading I just did for you real quick. Because you're not tied to the outcome. You don't have a person in front of you that you have to feel like you have to be right on, which you don't have to be right on. Because can I tell you, sometimes Dreamtime, so many people come back to me and say, wow, now I know what you meant by this. Because right in that moment, they may not think about it. Just like Hannah said, well, I don't know my grandparents. I don't know. Or this beautiful great grandmother that was here. Or it may have been a great-great-grandmother. I will wonder in a couple of days or a week or so, she's like, oh my God, now I know who that is. So many people do that to me. So Dreamtime, do not worry. Your key, I want you to write this down on Post-it notes and post it everywhere. I am not tied to the outcome. I am not tied to the outcome. Did I tell you you're not tied to the outcome? Don't forget that. I'm glad it helped. Thank you all for coming. It was a pleasure. My little impromptu pop-up. If you enjoyed this, find me on social media at Rainy Day Psychic Medium. You can find me at my website, www.rainyday.com, RAINEYDAY. And I look forward to connecting with you more. May you sleep peaceful and well. Set your intention tonight and ask Spirit to come through with your own divine guidance.